Story time of how I figured out that my sister was trying to kill me. So me and my sister were like best friends when we were little, but she was a very, very jealous person. So years and years go on, but her jealousy seems to start to grow. So I never really thought about it until I found out that she really wanted me dead. But throughout the years, she would do little things to get me hurt. For example, she pushed me off the top of our treehouse and I ended up breaking my arm. But every time I got hurt, my family would baby me and she would get even more mad. So at this time, we're about 16 years old, and I had to go in her room to get her laundry. And under her laundry, I found her diary, or journal, or whatever you call it. I was flipping through the pages, I found out some interesting and crazy things. Then one was named The Perfect Murder.
So I decided to take my nails off, and for those little bitches that wanted to talk about, oh, your nails are gonna lift, your nails aren't gonna last a week, they did, and I showed you. So I decided to try the soap and oil method. So I got the soap and the water and the oil, and I dipped them in. I left them in for 30 to 40 minutes, and it did absolutely nothing. So I just decided to use my pure acetone. So I put oil on my cuticles so it doesn't dry my fingers out, and here I am soaking them in the acetone. And I ended up cutting the nails off just so it made it easier, and then I took them off, and I did the other hand, and they're looking crusty, and now all better.
So I don't like myself when I'm with you. What's coming out of me do not sound true. And now my faith, I've eroded in the blue. Will I renounce you? Look at me, just love me. You put my soul in a cuffs. 2 dimensions are not enough. You make me just sad and boring. Look at me, just love me. How the hell am I not enough? But I keep begging for your touch. You make me just sad and boring. Have you thought about us? Have you thought about us? I've been stuck in this anchor. I broke down many times before, trying to leave away from you. When you were right in front of me, when it was your understudy. What the hell am I so tethered to? I don't like myself when I'm with you. What's coming out of me do not sound true. And now my faith, I've eroded in the blue. Will I renounce you?
So it's been about 2.5 weeks. Time to take these bad boys off and get a new set. TikTok made me try it. Got some hot water. Gonna put some canola oil in there. I don't know how much, so just a little bit. Don't know how much soap either, so just 3 squirts should do. Gonna soak my hand, but before I do that, I'm gonna put some cuticle oil on my fingers. I'm gonna soak for like 10 minutes, and let's see if this is easier than acetone. Oh my goodness, look at that. They are just popping off. That's what I'm talking about, TikTok. But the thumbnail never comes off. Let's see. Yep, just as I thought. It's still gonna be stubborn, but it did come off eventually, and this is the final results. Look at that. Definitely try this method, guys.
One time I was behind the register at Victoria's Secret. This customer walks in and immediately everybody spots her as a red flag. She's just picking up items, throwing them in her bag, not looking at sizes, not looking at colors. So everybody's like, everyone's on their walkie like, watch this customer. She's coming to the fitting room. She's headed to the cash wrap. Somebody get her. Check her ID. Get her. Get her. She has a bag full of stuff. And guess who gets her at the register? Me. So she comes to my register and she dumps out her stuff, and we're having a regular conversation. Hi, how are you? Yada, yada, yada. Her total comes up to probably between $700 to $900. It was expensive. My manager is at the register next to me, talking to me on the walkie. Ashley, make sure you get that ID. Don't matter what she's using, make sure you get that ID. So I ask her for the ID because she's paying credit. Why do you need to ask for my ID? Just take it, run it. I'm like, no ma'am, I'm sorry, I need your ID for the purchase. She starts to raise her voice at me.
Hope you guys liked this video and found it helpful. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. It does help support us, and let's know what videos you guys want to see.